Of course, I got dressed to try the Chipotle quesadilla thing. I saw it on TikTok 10 minutes ago, jumped in the shower. As you can see, the curtain is wet behind me. And I got dressed speedy quick. Just put on just some throw-on pants and my sweatshirt, nothing underneath, my hat, my mask, and we're out of here. We're out of here. Hey, do you have the quesadilla that you guys have on the app?
We can only order through the app now because we got a quesadilla oven and that's in the back. So you want a quesadilla, you can order through the app.
Can I stand in here and do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Sorry. I just wanted to give like super first impression. So I got chips, of course. I got a Coke, of course. And it's leaking. It's my salsa. It's leaking. It looks like my salsa. Anyway, so the quesadilla items all come on the side. He said that cheese already comes on it because when you go to order cheese, it doesn't let you. Yeah, so cheese is already inside. This is what the tray essentially looks like. It's a little messy because the salsa was kind of spilling, but it has a little tray here. I got some rice on the side, sour cream, and some medium salsa. The girl on TikTok made it look so thick when she was biting into it, but yeah. It looks really good. It actually looks like it's going to be super messy. But it is nice and cheesy. Real G's always have a fork in their car. Real G's are real fat people. I know too, but I still haven't unpacked from Atlanta. So the reason why I leave my suitcase packed for so many days after I come home is because I'm always scared that there's a roach in it. Not like a house roach, but like a palmetto bug. And even though it was like cold and I didn't see any roaches while I was back home, I'm still always scared that there's a roach in my suitcase. And so I leave my suitcase packed for a couple of days in hopes of killing it. And I also like don't want to leave it open because I want to be able to pay attention while I'm unpacking just in case there's a bug in it. And I've never had a roach come back home with me to Seattle before, but I just feel like there's always a possibility that that could happen. So last night while I was on the way to work, I got pulled over, and it was because my headlight was out on the passenger side, which I don't understand how the light is out on the passenger side, because I remember about 2 years ago replacing both of them at the same time. So the fact that one of them died and not the other one, it's kind of weird. But how long do like headlights last? Like, I just feel like headlights should last longer than like 2 years. Like, why are you blowing out? And like, why is it that cars don't alert you on the inside when like one of your lights is out? Like, do I need to get like an upgraded model of a car to get these type of alerts? Because I would like to be alerted beforehand before I get pulled over. And I know some of you are probably going to say like, well, you should inspect the car before you take off. Who the hell does that every single time they get in a car? Nobody does that. Nobody inspects their lights, all of their lights, before they take off. And you can't even tell if your brake lights are not working. Like, you know, unless somebody tells you your brake lights are not working. Usually when I go to get my oil changed, they test all my lights. And my headlight was working then. My headlight was working before I went to Georgia. When I got back, it seems like every time I park my car in like airport parking at one of the hotels, something always happens. Like, no vandalism, but like my tires are always deflated, or like the headlight on my car is always out. Like, this has happened to me before, where I took off from a airport parking situation and my headlight was out. But my tires, I know it's the change in temperature and the car just sitting in one spot for a while, but it's just always odd. Like, every time I like go there, my tires are fine, properly inflated, and then when I get back a week later, my tires are freaking deflated. And so anyway, so I'm going to get a headlight right now. I usually go to O'Reilly's, and O'Reilly's has always been pretty good about helping me install things that I purchase. But I'm thinking that I always like think the worst when I go to O'Reilly's. Like, they're going to tell me, no, we can't help you with that. Like, I went to Napa one time, and Napa Auto Parts, they said that they couldn't help me install the headlight on my car 2 years ago because it was a Toyota, and they're not allowed to work on Toyotas. And so I was just like, okay. So then I went to O'Reilly's, and O'Reilly's had no issues helping me, but sometimes you go and then they're like, oh, we don't have anyone to step outside with you and help with that, or we don't have anybody that knows how to do that. And so this is going to be a really, really challenging situation if I don't have someone to help me put it in, because I have no idea how to install a headlight. And so I have no idea how to do anything, actually. So anyway, I'm leaving O'Reilly's now. The O'Reilly's in Shoreline. If you guys are ever in Shoreline, the O'Reilly's in Shoreline is super nice. It's the one next to the Jiffy Lube, across the street from the Rite Aid and 24-hour fitness, whatever. They helped me put my bulbs in, which they usually do if they have enough staff. And today they had like 4 staff people working in there. So when I asked him, like, you know, it's a long shot, but is there someone available to help me? And because I drive a Toyota, he said that Toyotas are super easy to work on. So like, when he showed me where the light was, it was like super easy to just pop out, take the piece out of it, pop it out, pop it in, twist it back in. Like, I probably would have struggled with it, because I saw him like a little bit struggling trying to get it back in and get it out and all that stuff. It's a little greasy, but I would have definitely struggled with it if I was like trying to do it by myself. But he was able to like get it done like pretty fast. So I went to Target. Nothing I got is healthy, so don't think that this is a healthy unboxing or unbagging. But I got some milk, of course, lactose free, because I am lactose intolerant and milk is the worst. I also got this. My sister put me on to this. This is the Wood Elixir perfume from Target. They had a bunch of different smells, but this is the one I'm gonna try first. They're designed to be like mixed together. And so, but I've never bought chicken from Target before, so this was the first time. I like wings, and these are the party wings where the wing is basically cut already. And so I got some of those. And then of course I got cereal. So I like peanut butter Captain Crunch, even though it like absolutely tears my mouth up. I don't know if anybody else has that issue. I don't know if anybody else has that issue when it comes to peanut butter Captain Crunch, but yeah, so I got that. I got Apple Jacks, of course. I got bagels. And I got spaghetti sauce. So I am a Prego girl. I like Ragu too, but Prego is my go-to all the time. And so I always get like a mushroom or like a chunky vegetable one. And I also like this Classico 4 cheese. Even though I'm gonna add some heavy cream to it, I still like the cheese. And then I also got spaghetti, which I usually get the wheat spaghetti, but when I looked at the, the calories, the wheat one was like 180. This is 200, and so why am I forcing myself to eat the wheat one? Also got Simply Lemonade raspberry, and I do reuse these bags. And then I always get the tiny cans of Sprite and Coke, because yes, I do drink soda, whatever. And then I just got a crew neck from H&M, which I keep saying I'm not gonna buy any more crew necks, but I have a crew neck problem. So it's just a regular black crew neck from H&M. And so, yep, that is all I got while I was out. And I'm gonna watch the rest of Servant, which is the show on Apple. I did get a green one yesterday from H&M. Just the regular like army kind of green crew neck too. And I get them in a size XL. This is also an XL men's champion hoodie with the buttons. Switch it here. Testers that they have at Target, they don't have strips, and so when you're spraying all of them, there's like 6 or 7 different smells. They're like kind of mixing into each other in the air, and so I don't know if I'm smelling what I think I'm smelling, if that makes sense, because there's no way to like test it. But this smells good. It smells grown. I've never had like a wood spray before. Like, I'm gonna use a dishwasher, so this is what the little packet looks like. And we'll just do, I don't know what auto sense is. I guess it like senses the amount of dishes in there. I've never actually used this before. So I don't know if auto sense is like 2 hours and 58 minutes. That's like way too long. We'll just do 1 hour, and I'm gonna Google what AutoSense means and see. But yeah. Use the Myers dish soap and like hand wash. I always use like this one. This is my first time getting the peony scent, which I really liked, and so I was looking for the spray in the same scent, and they didn't have it in the spray bottle. They had it in the bulk size bottle. So this is the bulk one, and you add water to it. So I got a spray bottle, which spray bottles are freaking expensive. This thing was $3.59. Like, why are the spray bottles so expensive? But it says to add, it says dilute 1/4 of a cup of this concentrated cleaner with a gallon of warm water. This is not a gallon. I'm just gonna put a little bit of it in here and then just add some water. So we'll just be warm. And then like pour it in. So my coworker the other day asked me if I was caught up on Grey's Anatomy. And I told her no, I didn't watch the most recent episode that aired, but I saw on TikTok that a new episode finally came out because it seemed like there was several weeks in between episodes. And I don't know why, but she proceeded to then tell me what happened in this episode. You know, if you watch this episode, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But she like told me pretty much the most devastating part of the episode. And I'm just like, if you asked me if I watched the episode and I told you no, why would you tell me what happens in the episode? You should say, oh, make sure you watch it. It's a really good episode. Being lactose intolerant is such a bummer some days. Like, I really, really be wanting like an ice cream from McDonald's, and I can't get it. Like, I used to get like a chocolate sundae or like a caramel sundae when I was younger, and like now I cannot tolerate it. Like, if I try to get it, my stomach will be hurting so bad, and I will be like in the bathroom. Like, it'll just, yeah. So McDonald's, you need to get lactose-free options for your soft serve ice cream because, yeah, I don't think the soft serve ice cream makes me as sick as the milkshakes do. I don't know if there's a difference between it. I know the milkshakes are more ice milk, but yeah, so I just got an apple pie and a Coke. I really just wanted a Coke, but I always feel weird when I go through the McDonald's drive-thru just for a Coke. Coke is like my beer. Like, you guys drink alcohol, you guys drink beer, you guys drink wine, I drink Coke. Like, I think it's the same thing. It's the same sugar, it's the same bullshit. Like, don't come for me.